Hello everyone, me again. I'm getting some reviews done. I've just been checking out some features on this video camera. I've already reviewed the camera, but I'm just looking at some other bits and bobs on here. Oh dear, I haven't even got the lens open. What a muppet I am. Ha 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 ha. Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reviewing the publication, a new publication that's just come out called Damaged Models Magazine. This has just come out as far as I'm aware. I've not done any research on it. I just saw it. It's issue 1 and purchased it. So I can't see a date on here, but it's definitely only very recently. We got a date. Normally they put March issue, January issue, or whatever. Obviously this will be no, well, it might present itself. So basically it's quite a heavy magazine, so it's quite thick. The paper's quite thick on it, good quality. It's got a soft glossy cover, again a good high quality cover. It's got nice art on the front. Well, not art, they're models. We've got this nice damaged sort of header with a guy wearing a mask for painting with, and it's got a price of €4.95. So it says it's down for the that symbol means it's the English version. So it's €4.95. I don't know whether that means they're not going to sell it in Britain because we're pounds still, and I don't know. The back cover's taken up with an advert from E-Models, a very good store which sell a wide range of products, and that's it as far as the cover goes. I can't really say much more than that. It's just very nice. Been very well laid out, and digital add-ons free, check online. So I don't know what that's about. So we turn onto the first page, and as usual with magazines, we've got an advert in the front section of the front cover, and then we've got an editor's piece to start the magazine off. It looks like they've got a Facebook page, and it's published and distributed by Abteilung, which do the tank oils and pigments and that, if I remember correctly. So, and then we turn over and we run straight onto the first project, which looks to be the Toyota Genio 20. I don't know what that is. Well, I do know what it is. It's a fork truck. That's a stupid statement, but here we are. Now, is it going to go through the build? Yes, so we're going through with the painting, and then it's saying it's giving you the mixtures that they use in AK paints by the looks of it. And we turn over, and yeah, it's not there's a big section on the forks. I mean, so weathering the forks, this is mainly the weathering side of it then. So there is a little bit, you can see a little bit of building, but it doesn't really concentrate on that. It concentrates on the painting and when you paint. So the only reason you would have an early stage in this magazine, like we saw back here where it looked as though they might cover building here, is because it gets painted at that stage. So therefore, so that is purely what this magazine does. It concentrates on the painting and the weathering, which is, you know, that's what the title says. So it does what it says on the tin. Again, I can see Tamiya, Vallejo and AK paints in the background. So there's no set product. They're not trying to push one product on you all the time. That looks like it's a MIG pigments. I know that one is because it says, I'm not sure whether that one is or not. That and again, application of oils, so they cover oil and wheel painting, which is interesting because most people just paint them as stock black, which is the wrong colour actually for wheels. Wheels are not just plain black. And then, you know, it just takes you through all the techniques they use step by step. It shows the brushes. Excellent. It's really well laid out, and then you should have something similar when you finish at the end. Did they list the model? I know they listed the name, but did they list the kit and the price and where to get it or anything like that? I didn't see. Oh, of course, model of Ruben, no. Brand, so it's, yeah, Aoshima 1/32. Doesn't give you a price. Let me just check. We can't see a price, but that would easily be searched. You could go on Scalemates and enter that in and get all the information you needed. So they've given you the stuff you need, which is fantastic. And then we're on to the snow speeder. Nearly everyone I know has built one of these, especially when Bandai brought them out. Revell came out first with them, and then Bandai popped along with their fantastic design and engineering, and they really made a good version of it. And they tell you a bit about the kit there. And they tell you that they've removed part of the pilot's seat, and they've changed a couple of the pilots, so they include that. And then we've got information on the fine rivet, you know, so they're covering every aspect you could think of. Now it looks like they've got Maskell down there. Now I've got to say, my Maskell is never that straight, never that straight, and never that sharp on the corners. Have they used Maskell? I'm trying to see. Styling to close a gap. Masking the canopy. The clear areas are so well defined the process was quite easy. Or is it just paper? From that looks like just paper, so I may be wrong. A quick glance, it looked like Maskell. The only thing being, the lines were too straight, which was really odd. Maskell from Humbrol is exactly that colour, and it dries similar to that. Just trying to find my bottle to show you. Where are you? There we go. That's the Maskell. See, same colour. That's what I thought. Somebody's bound to pick me up on that. We're using some oils there, and we got microfiller being used there. It reminds me I've got to put microfiller on the list for Telford. And then we carry on. Yeah, it's paper, I can see it there now. And various different techniques. Oh. Lots of stuff going on. There's a beautiful picture of a snow speeder close on, and the work that's gone into it. Yeah, that's fantastic. We've got some water pencils there, so I'm assuming they're water pencils, acrylic water pencils. I've used them quite a bit myself, and they're fantastic bits of kit. So, and then we've got the next one. So we're done with that. We're over another advert, and then we've got playing cards, which is a little. It's a vignette I think it's classed as a vignette. Apologies for the dog. Daniel! Oh, no. Confused there. Next match. Playing cards. And then we've got next match. So it's just some pictures there. I don't understand what that. There's no information on that at all. Just this little bit here. So it's a bit strange, but we'll carry on. And we've got this beautiful UC-64 Norseman seaplane or water plane or float plane or whatever they're called. No, it's a float plane. And it's a nicely coloured plane. It's quite nice. I like the look of that. Nice instrument dial. And there we've got its cargo at the back. Radial engine, I think that's a radial engine. And we've got a copper wire there. That's a good idea to put a. So we've got a bit of scratch building going on there, albeit very small. Some more tips, and there's gauzy being used. So again, another product. Tamiya in the background there. Some good use of various techniques and materials. So we've got some wood here, wood like matchsticks. We've got photo frame. This is obviously the diorama stage. Are we classed as a diorama for this? I'm not sure on the classification for these. I think a vignette is a small static sort of picture. Diorama's a bit bigger. I don't know where the line is drawn between the two. And then we've got some more information here. We've got some little sort of carp being done. They're fantastic, they are. They look brilliant. You see them over here. Oh, you can't see the bottom of the page. Damn it. Let me just... No, that is as far as that goes. It's quite a big... So, we've either got to skip the top bit or the bottom bit. I'm going to have to go for the middle of the road and then just move it. Then we're doing resin water here. So there are other ways of doing it. We got a canoe. Various techniques for putting wood down and sort of wood chipping leaves and stuff like that. And then so that one's finished here. Yeah, issue number 1, 2017. So yes, it is. And then we are doing a Renth 276068. A Renth. Find the full article. Oh wow, that's nice. Imperial Express. So bit of information on that. How he's made that. That's like oh wow, look at the engine detail in this. It's got clockwork gears. Cogs and ratios, and that's a bit more than just a static model. That's obviously moving, yeah, because we've got a motor there. Wow, did I see some? I thought I saw some bearings there, some tiny little bearings. And then we've got a build on Chernobyl. And this is from Trumpeter. And that takes you step by step through how they built the whole Chernobyl, diorama. So wire grid roof underneath the styrene subsections. Basic pictures of the car, then being sort of painted, and it goes in and shows you how it got weathered. You've got a photographer. I mean, if you've seen this, what scale was this? Let me come back. I think it said it's 1/35th scale. So if you've seen a character, a figure at 1/35th, you will realise that it's not that easy to paint. Figures are a lot more difficult, and when you think he's got the ribbon on the rucksack down to a T and the individual lines on the camera, this is that's a hell of a task, and he's done a fantastic job. The figure is very well detailed. That's from Reed Oak Rubber Composites. Yeah, so they're worth looking into. Apologies again for the dog. And then to finish, we've got Mad Max type scenario. Lovely sort of wreck. Oh, not to finish, we've got one more, came from outer space. Two more, there's a TV in there as well, crikey. So it's packed full of information, packed full. And the next issue tells you it's obviously going to be some sort of digger, and you've got a advert on the back inside cover. So there you go, that's Damaged issue 1, Weathered Worn Models magazine. Hope you enjoyed it. Come back, they'll be doing some more. I'll cover more magazines as well, and other publications, as well as reviews, tips, tricks, and don't forget there's also the live show every Wednesday at 8:30 Greenwich Mean Time. So with that said, bye for now.